First, I want to say that I do not recommend or condone anybody to do what I do. I'm a professional in these substances, and maybe I can help somebody, whoever decides to jump down these rabbit holes, to have an enjoyable time. Please remember to always be in a safe set and setting and know your limits. Crazies, man. Y'all, welcome back to the lab, or to the lab, man. I'm Lee. You saw that title too as well. We are talking about 5 movies to enjoy a psychedelic experience to in a safe set and setting environment where you can enjoy and have a wonderful experience and be enlightened too as well. Yes, yes, yes. I haven't done one of these in a while. I had a couple people actually look at the old one I did, and I'm like, man, we got to update this. So we are updating great 5 movies to trip to. Yes, I'm gonna have them all across the board, and please understand that, man. Look, I'm a professional at what I do. I know sometimes some things might get a little bit rough on people, and they might take a journey down these rabbit holes. Just understand that you always come back, and sometimes you have to release and die before you can be alive. Let's enjoy these 5 movies to trip to. Figured I couldn't start off this list without going to Illumination first. Yes, Illumination! And I'm talking about Super Mario Brother movie. Yes, Super Mario Brother movie, Illumination, Nintendo. You know the story about Mario. He's got to save the princess from the evil great reptilian of Bowser. And you get to see everything in this, man. It is one of those great ones. You start to trip off. Bowser's still in the star. It goes off the Mario and all. Basically, when they become, it's just the story of the Mario brothers. But the energy, the color, the way Illumination does what they do best makes basically the Illumination world, the animated world, into the real world, and it is phenomenal. It's basically, you end up going through the pipe, you get lost, you lose your brother, you end up being Mario, and Luigi goes to his part, to kind of like the Luigi's mansion and stuff like that, and then you learn your powers. You learn the game of Mario Brothers, what you've played your entire life. You learn the game. You get the power-ups, and you gotta go figure it out. You gotta go to the dark side of the kingdom so you can save your brother, but you need to learn how to use the powers, and it is amazing. Going through the whole movie, man. Donkey Kong, man, Rainbow Road, the energy, the soundtrack to this is amazing. It is a great way to start off a psychedelic experience. And like I said, you're trying to get back to Superstar. And when you get to it, when you grab that Superstar, it is nothing but just electricity, energy. Everything comes together. The star within you grows. The light is blown. The fire is roaring. It is one of those amazing illuminated movies, man. Super Mario Brothers definitely got to be one you got to see under an eye or through the eye.
But the darkest of them all may remain.
The next one we're going to go to Paul Wadip Atreides. Yes, Atreides, not Atreides itself, but Dune. Yes, you heard me call him Wadip. Yes, Dune 2, awesome movie. Great movie to get those senses, everything. Your brain tickling, itching, going crazy. Your spine moving. You're in the desert. You're trying to lead the Fedaykin to the greener land, the pastures land, the better lands, trying to stop them from the spice production that is happening on, basically, around them by the evil, sinister Valador. Yes, yes, yes. Does it sound just a little bit like Star Wars? Because Star Wars took it from them. Yes, this one is great, man. You get to basically sand dance with them. You get to play in the desert, play in the oceans. You get to freaking ride and drive your own worm. Yes, your own worm. You get to learn a little bit of history of what this world and what kind of magic really consists. But man, the action in this movie, just the feeling when they're digging, going through the sands, getting the spice and going crazy, it is amazing how they take it down, and basically your photographic, your little pixel box just gets smaller and smaller and smaller until you just blow it all up and it just goes crazy. A great movie, a wonderful movie. Definitely recommend for one of those advanced hires uppers there for you, because this one can be totally intense. Yes, Paul Wadip Atreides in Dune. Gotta watch.
Humans lost connection.
Oh, the next one we're going to is a great one. This is actually a real recent one. If you've got Netflix, check it out. This one is The Electric State. Yes, The Electric State, Millie Bobby Brown, Chris Pratt. This one's about humans and robots, basically how before the robot war happened in the 90s, it goes like it ends like 94, and robots are now basically banned at their own spot. But this one is phenomenal. It shows you kind of the way that the world is going today, the way we're going into VR and the robot and the AI generated world, technically, that we really live in. But it's showing how far it's going. They put these helmets on, and basically they have a robot that does their own job, but yet they can be on a beach at another job or whatever, doing whatever pleasure on the other side. But there's a part where it just it's involved really. It's really awesome, and I try not to give much away on it. But man, you end up being this robot, Kid Cosmo, you know, and it is just amazing. You get to turn into the robot system, and it was just amazing, the story, the line of what it all is. So much subliminal messaging to tell you the truth of everything that's going on today in this world. I put this on here because I felt so much for it. Yes, I got a little emotional on it. I mean, it is awesome, though. It is hilarious. It is funny. The robot leader is Mr. Peanut. I'm telling you, this one will delight you, will just pull at your strings on every level of emotions, because that is exactly what this medicine is supposed to do. Makes you feel and experience every little thing that you can experience. Electric State, check it out. Awesome movie. Let me know how you thought about that.
And when you do this, you're bound to make enemies.
Y'all know how much I believe in magic, and you know how much I love magic in movies. I would go to the Harry Potter series, but I'm talking about new movies, and I'm talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, the new Dungeons and Dragons movie is amazing for just the magic in itself, the messing with your mind, and the melting, the everything, the fairy tales, the elves, the gnomes. It is awesome. It is one of those great, awesome movies, man. And it starts off with magic all the way through. It gets you. It locks you in. It's one of these movies that makes you believe so much in magic. And if you don't know the story of Dungeons and Dragons, it's a group of people there. Basically, in the movie, they're trying to get back to somebody who screwed them over. And they got to go through all these bitches, and it's funny through the time, but you get to see all the different kind of magics, the giants and the small people. It's amazing. It messes with that algorithm in your mind when you're on one of these psychedelics, and it is amazing. The magic comes through. The witchcraft that I was thinking, the druid is awesome. The way it just is thrown in, thrown out. It is amazing. They end up in the games. The feel of the tower is moving. I wish I could explain it so much more, but this one definitely has to be on your list to watch. If you love magic, if you like a little bit of comedy and weirdness, you will enjoy this one. Dungeons and Dragons. Oh yes, and I could see my good old girl, Michelle Rodriguez. Yeah, that's my little bit of crush. Dungeons and Dragons, lady. Ooh, Spider-Man can do whatever a spider can. We're talking about Spider-Man, but we're talking about Spider-Man across the multiverse. Yes, Miles Morales, Gwen, yes, Spacey. This one is amazing. They always do it, man. Project 42, Sony Animation, they are awesome at what they do with this, man. This one makes you drip. This one makes the paint, the colors fall the way they're supposed to. This one is a great one. Being Spidey all day long, specking around. But it's not the story about Spidey as well. It's the story about Gwen and what's going on that side, because you know all universes are different. They're just not one Spidey person. So it is amazing. You get to meet all the other Spideys. It is great, but the action, the color, the sequences, just the story itself is amazing. And this is part 2 of the third one that's going to be coming out. So enjoy it. The first one was amazing, but the beats, the colors, everything that goes on, you got that urban hip hop feel to it, which is a wonderful way to just get the brain, that stereo in there pumping and trumping. And it is great, man. Being Miles Morales, being all the Spideys, the sense, it is great. Get to see some great enemies, get to see some cool spiders. It is wonderful. The color, the story, amazing. Gwen, awesome. It is just one of those that also pull at your tongue string, but also just give you a great visual experience. You'll be amazed. Believe me. Spidey across the multiverse, man. Die for, to die for, divine. I could have put so many more movies up on here, but I figured I'd only spare you 5 for today. If you enjoyed this at any time, man, y'all please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Please remember to subscribe and leave those comments down below of what other movies are awesome, the great tune you recommend me to see. And also, stay tuned for some bloopers. You already know it, man. Keep your mind open because those eyes will see everything in front of you. Whew. It took a minute to get this one done. Enjoy the bloops. Just here to maybe help somebody get through a great time or a great... Well, hold on. In a safe and setting environment series on that. But we're talking about new movies. Yes, new movies to trip to. And we're talking about magic. Yes, I do, and I know you know how much. Yahoo! Would have been it. I can't think of it. Enjoy this at any time. Please remember to hit that thumbs up, subscribe because it is all free, and I can't speak.
I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you, a world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries, a world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.